Hey everyone, welcome to 10th Inning Talk. It's your girl April, also known as All About April on all social media platforms. And I'm here to deliver the latest and greatest in both professional and collegiate softball and baseball news. Please make sure you are tuning in to my guy, Flobo Boys, in the booth with Flobo Boys. He has brand new podcast episodes available to you. Also, Cheats is doing some things in this off season that I think you absolutely need to be aware of. And then, of course, my guy Malik and his articles. But today, I'm so excited because history is being made. For those of you who are unaware, the Women's Professional Baseball League is having their inaugural draft on this Thursday, November 20th. And I have one of the candidates here who will be participating in this draft. Everyone say hello to Miss Amira Hondras.
Hi.
So, Amira, first off, congratulations on this wonderful opportunity that you have.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And I want to start off by asking you, of course, what are you doing to prepare for Thursday?
Um, like working out wise or just the
Just,
thought of the thought of everything.
yeah, working out and even just mentally.
So working out, like I've been traveling like almost every weekend, just like playing, coming back from like USA events, MLB develops events. So that's been kind of like back to back. And then I just been training with my trainer, my lifting trainer, working out at school, hitting with my dad's team, and just training, keeping myself in shape and stuff like that. But mentally it's kind of like trying to take everything in because it's such like a different thing and like a new thing. So like especially me being like 17, like this is all kind of like surreal in a way. But I'm excited. I'm excited for this to happen. I'm excited for everybody else's reactions to it. Um and then yeah, I'm just excited for everything to happen mentally, just ready for it and see what happens next.
Okay. Are you a little bit nervous or are you just ready for it?
Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous because like it's just I mean anything like it's a new thing
Right.
for everyone, so it's just like yeah, I'm definitely a little bit nervous, but I'm still excited at the same time.
Okay. How did you feel when you heard that there was going to be a women's professional baseball league team?
I mean, for me, it was just like almost like a dream come true because like I mean, it was always my dream to play professionally or as long as I can play. So like when this came about, it was always a dream, and then like it happened, and then like it was just kind of crazy because like now I've been like kind of like growing up and trying to figure out what I wanted to do.
Mhm.
Um, but like when this came out, because I know like last year, I think it was like with the softball AUSL that had just came like a big thing. So like that was kind of in the back of my mind because nothing like it. I mean, yeah, there's the USA Women's National Team, but like it wasn't really anything professionally for like girls baseball or women's baseball.
Mhm.
So yeah, like when I found out, it was just like a whole like mind shift in a type of way because like I was just like, well now I have something to like really push for and be excited for, just like the Major League Baseball. Like my
Mhm.
brother was a part of all of that, so like now I can have something for myself too.
I love that. I love that. So, for me, you talked about the AUSL, and I'm sure other people are curious. Why baseball over softball?
Yeah, I mean, I chose baseball over softball because, and I mean, I get this question a lot. Everybody always like, if you switch over to softball, you could be so good. And I I know I could like definitely be really good. But for me, it was just like, I mean, I watched my brother. I grew up around like baseball. My family is a big baseball family, so it was just, I mean, when you're adapted around something, that's really like what you go to. So um I would go to his games, my brother's games. I'd be in a dugout just watching the games, talking with his, like, in there with his teammates and stuff, and just being being surrounded about being surrounded around good players. It just made me fall in love with the game. And then I just stuck with it ever since. It wasn't really like a knock or anything to softball. Like,
Mhm.
softball's an amazing sport, but
Mhm.
I just never really like went over to explore, like, baseball just stuck with me kind of. And
Mhm.
then every like, nobody really pushed me to like or forced me to go over to it. Everybody was just like, I mean, she's a player just like anybody else, so why would we force her to just go over there? And then my brother played for the ACE program, which is a program I'm playing for now. So
Okay.
I would always be around them and all the coaches and stuff and all the head people around the ACE program. So I just kind of grew up around it, and ultimately now that's how it is. So it wasn't really like a knock or anything to softball. It was just, I just adapted around it, and now it's just a lifestyle.
Yeah. I love that. And I asked it because most people automatically assume that as a young woman, you should be playing softball. But
Hmm.
they also don't realize, like, I can tell you for myself, like, my dad played baseball, my brothers played baseball. So, I'm growing up with the hard ball as well, but the
Yeah,
opportunity just wasn't
yeah,
available. So, for you to have that available to you, it's just seamless for you to move right into what you've
yeah,
always been around.
yeah. And I will say, like, my like story or like opportunities are kind of different for some people. Just like, I mean, I talked to a lot of softball women as well. Like,
Hmm.
they kind of started as baseball and they had to, like, they
Hmm.
were forced to move
Hmm.
over. So, because like they didn't really have the opportunities there is now. So I definitely like appreciate the opportunities I have, and all the guys that like let me be able to be around it. And yeah, I'm super grateful for that.
And yes, let's talk about that. How is it you being aren't you on your high school baseball team as well?
Yeah.
How
Yeah.
is it being literally the only young woman on your baseball team? And how are they receptive and supportive of you as well?
So I mean, Chicago baseball is like kind of like a small world in a way. So like everybody kind of knows each other from different people. So I grew up. I started with like a little league team just in my hometown, and then um, after that, my dad's kind of close because he knows a lot of coaches and stuff. So like all the eight, kind of like the ace coaches, they had a program for like youth. So I started with them, and they were 100% fine with it. Like, it was really no problem. So the coaches invited me in, and like at that type of age, I was like 7 or 8. At that type of age, like, I mean, I don't really think the boys were really just like too like crazy about it. Everybody's just out there playing a sport. So I don't really think it was nothing from like 8U to like 11U. I didn't like, there was nothing really like too crazy. And then like once all the guys like usually started getting their growth spurts, start growing up a little bit, like kind of like 14U, 13U, stuff like that. Like, stuff kind of changed, but like not really in a bad way for
Mhm.
me. Everybody, like, we all grew up with each other and we all played against each other, so like it wasn't really too much of a new thing for them. Like, I knew them, they knew me. We were kind of like friends at that
Mhm.
moment, so it was just like nothing really was like, why is she here? Like, and
Right.
sometimes like a few years ago, I did ask like one of my closest teammates there. I was like, how does it actually, like, I never really asked this question to them, but I was just like, how does it like feel to have a girl on a team full of like your guys? And he was just like, it really doesn't like affect me in any type of way. Like, I mean, I just think of you as another player. Like, it's like, I just think of you as one of the other guys. Like, it wasn't really like, why is she here? So um But like it was just like I grew. It was just like a community. Like I grew up around the guys, and we all grew up around each other. So it had just became like a family. So it wasn't really any. Now don't get me wrong. They do. Boys will be boys. So boys will be boys. They will say some, things. But other than that, like it wasn't really like a too crazy type of thing, as people would probably think it is. But
Right.
yeah.
I love that, but I also feel like they knew that you were really that girl in that baseball field and you led to win. So they were definitely happy to embrace you on their team because
Yeah.
they knew the success that came along with you playing next to
Mhm.
them. So that's a wonderful thing. So with you playing with them, you are a second baseman. Have
Mhm.
you played any other positions?
Yeah, like when I was younger, my dad always like enforced me and my brother to like play multiple positions, so it gives you a better opportunity to be on the field. So I always played wherever the coaches needed me. I'm a utility player as well, so like I can play anywhere. I play the outfield, played most like I mean I'm not really like a corner person. I'm more of like a middle person,
Okay.
but I mean I can play anywhere. So I pitch, I can catch, I can play anywhere. Yeah.
Oh. I love that. Now, besides playing second base, do you have a favorite position outside of that position?
I honestly I will say second base is my favorite position because like it's the one like I'm most comfortable with. Like I grew up playing second, so like
Hmm.
it's the one like I'm sure you could probably vouch for me. Like you just have that one position where you're most comfortable at, and yeah, I would say second is like my most comfortable position.
That's what I played. So I
Yeah,
completely understand. I
it's like
pitched too.
it's like the right side of the field and the left side of the field is just
Right.
like when you're in that one position for so long, like that other position is just like, whoa, hold on. So yeah.
Like, yeah, I'll move. I'll play
Yeah.
short. I'll play third if you need me to. But if you
It's
ask
not the
me my
same. Yeah.
preference,
Yeah.
then that is going to be my preference. Now, I wasn't a catcher. Your girl wasn't catching.
Hmm.
But I love the versatility and the fact that you are a utility player because listen, I was cheering hard whenever I saw WPBL posted, the watch list for
Hmm.
Thursday, and you were literally on the second baseman list. I did. I definitely had a little cheer for you because it's just such a good moment to be able to see that this is something you've embraced. This is something
Hmm.
you love to do, dream to do, and the moment is finally coming to pass.
Yes.
So, you also were recently in Toronto for the World Series, right?
Yes.
Tell us
Yes.
about that experience.
So I was able to go because back in June, like end of June, July, MLB Develops hosted an event called Elite Development Invitational at EDI. It was for girls baseball, and whoever won the MVP, like out of all their events, whoever wins the MVP gets the two tickets to the World Series every year. Well, not every year, but like each time they do the event.
Mm-hmm.
So I had won the MVP for that event, and then I took my brother because like I mean he was kind of like the one that like kind of like inspired me to kind of start playing baseball. So I took him. We both went to Toronto. It was my first time like out of the country. So
Wow.
like all of this stuff was just like so new to me, like going through the airport
Mm.
stuff, and it was just all so new, but it was fun at the same time. Well, we got there, and then we met up with the people, like people of MLB, and the first day was kind of just like getting settled. The first day was game one, so like we had like a little watch party and stuff with everybody else, and then the second day, we had all. It was like a play ball event with Major League Baseball, so like all the kids that won like the MVP award or won the RBI World Series, all the kids had to help youth kids to just have fun and stuff, just flip them the ball and stuff like that. And then after that, we went back to the hotel and then had to leave right back out because the traffic was gonna be pretty bad because of the game. So we had to leave back out and go to the field. And then when we got there, all the kids that won the award, we went down like under in the tunnel of the stadium, and then we had when we were able to go on the field, like they had like a
Mhm.
presentation on the field during the pregame, and then we were able to stay on the field on the line for the national anthem. And
Mhm.
that was kind of cool because, like, I mean, we had to stay there for a little while because they had to play both national anthems. So
Mhm.
it was definitely a crazy experience because, like, when when they played the American Star Spangled Banner, like all the Canadian people were kind of, throwing shots a little bit in the crowd, but nah, it was crazy though, like being able to be in the playoff like experience, and
Mhm.
just not let alone playoff, but World Series like
Mhm.
atmosphere. It was amazing, like once in a lifetime thing to do. So it was definitely an amazing experience, and I got to do it with people that I love. So it was an amazing experience.
I love that. Yes, I did see y'all on the field, so I was excited to see that y'all actually had that particular opportunity, and it was good to be able to witness y'all out there, especially
Hmm.
hearing that this was your first time out of the country. Girl, this is
Yeah,
about to be a big moment. Like when I say like this
yeah.
is about to be your life. So I'm glad that you had that experience where it's something that you can grow and adapt to.
Hmm.
So I was looking at some of your information. MLB develops 9 times, a top 40 USA baseball. You've attended the World Series. You
Yeah.
played varsity baseball at Thornwood. You're going to be what? The first woman to play, and you were the first woman to play in the Double Duty Classic. This is
Yeah. Yeah,
an
it's been
amazing
a year.
resume so far. How does it feel to hear that these are all the things that you've accomplished so far?
I mean, so far, like, even right now, I mean, when you're like doing it, you don't really like stop and really think about like I've done all of this stuff this year. But
Mhm.
once you like literally right now when you was naming all that stuff, I was just like, dang, like all this stuff really like all this stuff really happened. It kind of like puts you back and like actually makes you think about like, okay, like I am doing something right. Like
Yeah.
it's a great feeling. But yeah, I mean it is crazy. Like I still haven't been able to like sit down and just be like, hold on, like I actually did all this stuff this year. But I mean it's been like it's been a crazy year. I mean all of that stuff, like it's been an amazing year. It's stuff I had goals. I put on my goals since I was 12. I have a paper upstairs I wrote on my, it's like a goal sheet where I wrote all that stuff down and all of it happened. So it's definitely a surreal experience. And just like, I mean, stuff from last year, like even like last year, like they had the USA Top 40 thing, and I didn't get selected, but then this year, like all of this stuff happened, and then I did get selected. So I feel like God does, he puts you in situations where it's all in His timing,
Yes.
and the timing is perfect the way his plan is perfect the way He sets it.
Mhm.
So I definitely think that was a big part of like me having to sit down and actually realize like all this stuff is gonna happen in due time.
Yes. I had Miss Natola Hawthorne, the first Black woman to umpire in college baseball on, and she said the exact same thing. Like, you just really, it's all about God's timing, and sometimes
Yeah,
you have to be prepared for the moment, and, too early, you're not ready for it, too late, but this is obviously your time.
yeah,
So you're creating a lane that's going to inspire so many other young girls.
Mhm.
How does it feel to be able to create this path of greatness and inspiration?
I think for myself, being able to like create this path for young girls, especially like being the only one for like the WPBL draft, like being the only one out of Chicago, or Illinois. I mean, I feel like it's even like me being 17 and like still like young, still trying to figure myself out, still trying to figure everything else out. And I feel like it's an amazing opportunity, and I think it's very important for young girls, especially that look like me,
Mm,
that they can whatever they dream that they want to do, they can do it. Um, Whether it be, I mean, you have to work 10 times harder,
mm,
and
mm.
especially being a woman and a black woman of color. So,
Yes,
um, and then being young too as well. So it definitely puts a lot of pressure on you. But I mean, you when you know you put the work in and all the stuff that you put behind the scenes, you just gotta be confident in it, and uh clear out the haters, clear out the
yeah.
all the noise, and just keep going, and have faith.
Amen. Amen. So, obviously, you're being introduced to a brand new world. What exactly do you want the world to know about Amira before everything happens on Thursday?
Um, I feel like the most important thing for me is that like I'm still a normal person. Like I don't want anyone to think like I'm so like how they would say like probably Hollywood or whatever. Like
Right.
I'm still a normal 17-year-old kid. Like there's nothing like I'm very humble about myself. Like I don't really like to, you know, brag or anything.
You like
But
that though, so it's okay, but go ahead.
yeah, yeah, like but I'm just I just want people to know I'm grateful for every opportunity I get. There's no opportunity where I just pass up and look at as just like another thing. I'm grateful for every opportunity I get, and I'm just excited for whatever comes next, and just blessed to be able to be in these positions and be able to inspire the next generation coming up.
I love that. So I just saw today that the WPBL, they have their four cities that they've already selected, but they also said today that they want to start off in the middle of the country.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, especially with you being from Chicago?
Yeah. I did see that this morning, and they said they were gonna we were gonna play in Illinois. So that's like Springfield is like 3 hours away from me. So like just being able to be at home and like represent, especially being the only one in the draft that's like from here, being able to represent and have like potentially having like my family come and out into support, making it easier for them to come out and support
Mhm.
and watch everything happen. So yeah, that was kind of insane, because like I was kind of thinking like that we were probably going to be traveling everywhere,
Mhm.
but noticing how like they just put it right in the middle is kind of cool,
Yeah.
because there was no everybody. I did see kind of like people were like, well, there was no Midwest team. Like everybody's
Mhm.
kind of sad that they're like no Midwest team, but now it's like stationed in the Midwest. It's kind of cool.
Yes, because it was, for those of you who don't know, it's bi-coastal, so it's
Hmm.
Boston, New York, San Francisco, and Los Angeles. But no, the
Yes.
inaugural season will be in the Midwest. So going ahead and plan for that particular thing. So I want to have a part of the show where I call it 10 to the end, where we get to know a little bit more about you
Hmm.
and what you like, especially since you're a fan of baseball.
Hmm.
Starting off with, who is your favorite baseball player, living or who has passed away?
My favorite baseball player right now, I would say, is Francisco Lindor. I've always been like a fan of him ever since he was on the Cleveland Indians.
Mhm.
We both like share like kind of same position wise, and he's just like he loves the game. He has great passion about the game. He has great faith about everything.
Hmm.
And he brings that type of passion that, like, he smiles every on the field. His nickname is Mr. Smile. So like he just brings that type of great energy, and I love that about a player. So
I love that. Yes, and he also, for those of you who don't know, he also won another Gold Glove this year.
yes.
So, if you had a walk-up song, what would it be?
um, that's a great question. Cause like I like to go like like I like to go hype a little bit. Um, let's see. I know one year I had "Over My Dead Body" by Drake.
Okay.
Um, I do like anything probably by like Michael Jackson. I would like to do too
Mm,
as well. Yeah,
that's a good one. You know what? A lot of my students, they are big Michael Jackson fans too. So I'm excited to know that y'all parents are definitely putting y'all on
yeah.
with them. Besides Chicago, what city would you like to see the WPBL have as a host team?
um, I think besides Chicago, I would like to see maybe like Atlanta,
Ooh.
Georgia.
Hmm.
Um, I know they have a good. I do like Atlanta. Like I love like it's a big baseball type of place. I love going out there and like playing stuff. Um, I think yeah, I would love to see Atlanta in there too.
Okay. So, besides baseball, what is your favorite sport?
Besides baseball, I would say maybe probably basketball. I did used to play basketball.
Okay.
Um, I like track too as well. I run track too. Um, but yeah, one of those two.
Okay. So, when you actually go to the ballpark, what is your favorite ballpark food?
Mm. Okay, so I'm a White Sox fan. So at the White Sox stadium, they have like the Irish nachos. So it's like it's like, and they put it in this helmet. So it's like
Oh,
fries, and then like, it's like loaded fries, basically.
and I love fries and
Yes,
nachos, so it's
yes,
definitely a yes.
yes.
So
I
that's
grew up. I grew up like going to the ballpark eating that. So like that's like my favorite thing.
Wait, and what do they call it again?
Irish nachos.
Okay, I need to make sure whenever I make it there that I'm looking for that.
Yes.
What is a rule in baseball that you'd like to see added or taken away?
Hmm. Maybe I don't know. Maybe added. Let's see, think about added.
Okay.
I never thought about this.
Do you like pitch clock? Do you like the runner? Like right now in professional baseball, they have the ghost runner, the number
Yeah.
of times they've limited, or even how they limit the number of players in the postseason. So just some things to
Mm.
consider.
I mean, I'm like 50-50 about the pitch clock because, like,
Okay.
I do like it because it makes the game go by faster. But at the same time, it's just like now you got to rush kind of a little bit to like
Right.
throw the pitch and stuff and get ready in the box. So, um, I don't know. I might have to think about that more. It's a good question.
Thank you. All right. So, what is your favorite baseball moment? It could be for you or from a professional team.
Um,
so far? Because Thursday is obviously going to be it, but so far.
I would say playing wise, my favorite baseball moment was playing in the WD Classic this summer.
Hmm.
Um, it's been like a goal, and then it's been a goal for me ever since I was little, because my brother had played in it as well, and it's been a goal for me ever since I was small, and then being able to play in the White Sox stadium,
Mm.
um, that was a surreal moment as well because I'm a White Sox fan. I grew up a White Sox fan. My family's a White Sox. My family are White Sox fans. So it was that I was like a surreal moment, and then ultimately getting the hit, and then like I mean just stepping on the field. Like when I just stepped on the field, like the whole crowd was going crazy. Being able to have that support from like everybody in the stands was just a surreal moment because I mean it felt like you were playing in an actual major league game, like the way everybody was cheering. So that was definitely an amazing experience that I'll never forget. Yeah, it was just crazy, and then to top it off, I got a hit in the game, so it was
Yes, that
just
is
yeah, it was
true. You
just
did a double,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. And it
Yeah.
was just like it was a full circle experience for me. So I definitely think, yeah, that was my favorite baseball experience so far.
I love that. So, everybody, I just want to make sure that you are tuned in on Thursday to watch Amira make history at the Women's Professional Baseball League inaugural draft. We are so excited. And thank you to the Black Baseball Media as well
Yes.
for this interview and also for them just putting you on, for them putting you on to us. Like,
Hmm.
we have not been exposed, but they are just such heavy supporters of
Yeah.
everything that you do. And I love the fact that you have that high level of support, not just from your family, but also from them. And then girl, you got a whole lot of us out here rooting for you. So on Thursday, like I'm ready for your jersey so I can go and buy it and we can have that as well. But yes, just know you have a whole slew of people out here who are ready for you to have your moment.
Yes. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. And
No
yeah,
problem.
Ernest actually he was my coach in like from like 8U to because he started the program I would play for. He started like gym baseball. He started that with a few other of my coaches as well. So he was really been a big supporter through everything. So yeah, it's definitely coming around full circle, and I'm super grateful for that too.
Yeah, I love and I love that we all just know this. So thank y'all for tuning in to 10th Inning Talk. And also thank you to Amira for coming on and sharing your story with
Yes,
us.
thank you.
Yes, of course. Don't forget to tune in also to my guy in the booth with Global Boys. Always check out Cheats on the Black Baseball Mixtape. He's also on TikTok, y'all know. So, and of course, YouTube. I'm on there as well, where you will be able to see this interview also on Apple, Spotify, and wherever you can find your latest podcast. So we're all gonna send well wishes and prayers to Amira. So, girl, we ready for it. I don't know if you're ready, but I know I'm definitely ready. And until then, we will see y'all later. Bye, y'all.
Bye. Thank you.